You know it, I know it, this whole freaking community knows it. Lubing takes forever. Sure, it can be a little bit relaxing if you have a podcast, some music, maybe some friends to talk to while you're doing it. But for the most part, a lot of us don't have that much time. I'm a very busy guy and lubing takes up a lot of time. So what if I told you that there was a way to speed up that process by literal hours? It's insane and it's ridiculously easy. So here it is. Oh, and before we continue, please forgive my voice. I've been screaming all day because I've been playing Valorant and getting bodied.
Out of charges. Out of charges. Last player standing.
But yeah, here we go. So just to recap, this is how I lube. I basically just lube the bottom of the housing, similarly to how Teha does it in his how to lube video, which I'll link in the description below. And I bag lube my springs with Super Lube 51004. I don't really use Krytox 105 oil anymore since it's just expensive. Comparatively, Super Lube is just stupid cheap, and I don't have to be as conservative with it when bag lubing. Obviously, you don't want to overdo the lube either way, since that'll feel and sound really gross, like literally the switch is going to be farting. But you also don't have to be as stingy with it with 105, because 105 I was literally counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drops for like however many springs. This one I just do. It's in and I'm good. So I definitely recommend it over 105. The difference between Super Lube and 105 is basically non-existent, so don't even worry about it being lower quality or anything like that. On to the meat and potatoes, the tub lubing, the thing that will save you so much time. It's stupid easy. All you need is a smallish, like little plastic container that you can close securely. Here I'm using this pill bottle. You can use whatever you want as long as it's not super big or anything, and as long as it's not too small. This pill bottle here can easily handle 70 to 100 stems just fine. Something like this size, even a little bit bigger than this, like a switch box, is perfect. So all you gotta do is throw the stems in, brush a little bit of lube on the side of the wall, shake that bad boy around for a few minutes, check on your stems every now and then, and does it seem like they have enough lube? Yeah, you're done. All you have to do now is check a handful of stems, make sure that they're lubed consistently, and boom, you're good. Now let's say they don't seem like they're lubed enough. Easy, just brush a little bit more on the wall of the container and shake for another minute or so. Rinse and repeat. Now, you might be asking, won't the cross mount of the stems be lubed too? Well, don't worry, because we can fix that easily. Just use a wet napkin, a baby wipe, a paper towel, whatever you want. Just use that to wipe down the stem once you're finished. A small scrub and that stem is literally brand new, but make sure to do it after the switch is assembled. And lastly, wash your hands once you're finished. Krytox does not play well with your digestive system, so just really make sure that your fingers are clean. Now, just a few pointers to make this a little bit easier. Start with a very small amount of lube. The last thing you want to do is overlube your stems. Even in this video, I overlube it a tiny bit. Cleaning stems is a waste of time and a waste of lube if you overlube. Take into account how heavily lubed you want your stems to be and whether or not your stems are already factory lubed. This will determine how much lube you want to go for. But to play it safe, just start with a very small amount and move on slowly from there. 2. Do not mix lubes. Keep the 205 with the 205, the 3204 with the 3204, and the Crystal with the Crystal. You want to maintain consistency between switch batches, and keeping your lubes separate will help you do that. I label my own containers with 205G0 if I need to help me figure out which is which. 3. Consider what kind of stem you're lubing. For tactile stems, it might be better if you just brush lube them like you would normally do it. That's what I do with my tactile stems. This is all preference, but when it comes to tactiles and clickies, you definitely want to keep this in mind. 4. Do not use a glass container. These are loud as a mother. Thank you to my buddies TapTapTien and Jaeyou for stopping me before I made this mistake. So I'll be honest, this method of lubing is a little bit wasteful. It uses a little bit more lube than traditional styles of lubing. However, you save literal hours of time doing this. And for me, that's totally worth it. I get pretty busy and sometimes I need to get these videos out. And tub lubing helps me out with that. So hopefully you guys found this helpful. And I thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to TapTapTien and Jaeyou, links in the description below. They pushed me to try it and they have given me some tips that made it a little bit better. And I really appreciate them for that. And I appreciate you guys for watching. And I hope you guys have a great day. Hope to see you next time. Peace.